What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI show. It's Chris J. Thank you guys for tuning in. Haven't done a stream in a while. It's been a little bit occupied. Was able to go back to old habits and upload those two videos. That was fun to do. So, no, happy. I'm pleased with what it was doing. So, it felt good to get back to recording, editing. Well, the editing is still a drag, but y'all get what I'm saying. And we'll be doing more of that, especially after what's going on this week. But we'll see. But other than that, thank you guys for pulling up. Do me a favor. On your way in, take your shoes off, leave it at the front door. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. Downside the BTSI shows the Cash App. Participate, waive all rights to privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one local person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. And if I'm in a good mood, maybe 2 or 3 people will get some money in the Cash App giveaway. But am I currently in a good mood right now? The answer is not really. Here's why. It's not because, it's a multitude of things. Let me get the small stuff out the way. Beyonce's in Houston right now. My wife and I were going to the concert later on today. The thing is, I seen in Houston today. Got on my nerves. So when I said F the Beehive, that was out of frustration, and I apologize. Not because I'm scared of the Beehive. It's just that I was wrong for saying what I said. And if you're wrong, you got to own up to it, apologize, and not do it again. And that's what I did. Now, some of the attire that I have been seeing, wow. Especially when some of the outfits that you guys were wearing does not match your body circumference. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Just know that me and my wife are gonna be dressing like we got some damn sense. Now, what my wife got on, what my wife is wearing to the concert, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we might make it to the concert because I might strip her. My wife's gonna be looking very beautiful, very just sexy. I'll just put it like that. Stuff that gets, I'll be quiet. My wife's gonna be looking real good at that concert. Me, I'm not even finished putting my attire together. I know I'm gonna wear a button-down shirt. I'm gonna wear my jeans. I'm gonna wear my black dress-up shoes. I'm gonna have my hat. I'm gonna have my shades. I might add a vest to it, but I need to go to one particular store tomorrow so I can knock that out the way. But no, we're gonna be looking good at the concert. Oh, and also I'm gonna put this poll up later. Do you guys want me to stream from the Beyonce concert? Y'all have to let me know that beforehand. Now, they got on my nerves. And I was in downtown. I was dealing with this. I think the drug dealers sold the homeless people a bad batch of whatever because they felt the need to do some extra things. And I found out some things that I never thought a police officer would say pertaining to what's legal, what's illegal. I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want that to come back on me. Although I got that from a HPD officer. It's just that when it comes to your local elections, people, please know who you're voting for. Because I could really see some of these laws coming back to bite people in the ass. Like, what I heard today. Well, fuck it. Let me say what happened. In downtown, we had like 3 cases of people walking around with half-ass naked, like bottom half naked. The one that I got stuck with was a female. And obviously she's not all the way there. I got stuck with that for about an hour and a half. in the sun, nonetheless. And with me dealing with that situation, the police finally came. I was like, we explained to them this what happened. He said this. There's nothing illegal about them being half naked. And I'm like, what? They said they can be fully naked. They could be naked or half naked. They're not doing anything wrong if there's no offended party. And that then transitioned to one another part of the conversation. Well, evolved to another part of the conversation by saying this. Let's say they was to pleasure themselves. As long as they don't climax, that's perfectly fine. That was probably the wildest shit I have ever heard in my life. Because you have, see, I'm a parent. If I see that, I'm going to be extremely offended. Man, woman, doesn't matter. But at least the officer will say, you know what? We'll take care of this. Y'all can go back doing what y'all doing. I said, Roger that. I didn't hesitate. I got back in my car and I did. But yeah, that shit was wild. So Beehive got on my nerves today with what they had on, how they was moving in downtown Houston. That information I got threw me completely off. But here's the main reason why I'm doing this video. Let's see. I've been on the side of YouTube for May 6th, 2022. So where we at? June, July, August, September, and it'll be next one will be 5. So 17 months. I've been on the side of YouTube for 17 months. Prior to that, I just been doing videos by myself. And you want to know how I've been doing videos by myself? I posted 2 videos. Excuse me. I posted one video yesterday pertaining a 11-year-old girl who can face charges along with her predator, and I did a video last week as well. That's how I've been doing this. Other than that, I've been by myself. They had to care to interact with people. Now, with that being stated, because I interacted with people on this side of YouTube, you have to have conversations, and in my opinion, some of them are a little bit grimy. Here's something that happened earlier today. Well, just previously on Fight Club. And for the record, this has been happening for the better part of 17 months. If I talk and make a contribution to the conversation, I'm going to be immediately discredited or say I'm wrong. Here's the beautiful part about that. That's perfectly fine. If you disagree with me or you believe I'm wrong, I'm okay with that. Zero problems. Now you have to prove to me and show me why I'm wrong. That's the main part I'm looking for, because if I'm legit got something messed up, I'm man enough to take a step back and be like, okay, let me see, let me reevaluate the situation so we can have a better outcome. See, that's the type of man I am. Now, let's continue. People in this space have discredited my words and my experiences only to repeat the same thing I said, just change a few words around. And they've been doing that for 17 months. It's like, you guys are really about to get on my nerves. A couple of times I have snapped back at people for doing that. Now, you would think I would take it as some form of flattery. And technically, you're supposed to. I just, at times, most times, I get annoyed. It's okay to say you agree with me and then go into further context with using what information I gave you, which is perfectly fine. I have zero problems with that. It's just my issue is real simple. Don't say I'm wrong just to say my same sentiments. Because I'm about to look at you sideways like, so what was that about? Why did you not just say, you know what, Chris, I agree with you? Or you got that part right. See how easy that was? Like the conversation we was just having. We was talking about Krishan Rock and Blueface. Now, oh, obviously, you guys saw the video of Krishan Rock, and for the record, I'm not gonna be on here too long because I can feel myself uh, getting faded. Krishan Rock was in Walmart, not giving her baby her full divided attention, undivided attention. Excuse me, because the while she's walking, the baby is literally like this. I was like, poor baby. Now, I don't with here's why I'm not shooting her any bell. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman has a support system around her. That's number one. Although it might not be the greatest support system, which I tend to agree, a support system nonetheless. So put that to the side. Ladies and gentlemen, women could probably attest to this more. When you leave the hospital, well, actually, when you're in the hospital about to give birth, this and the third, those nurses are there to literally walk you through it. Don't tell me we're doing that again. Hold on. Mic check. Okay, still off. Okay. My what's called glitch for a second, but all right. When my wife was in the hospital, I literally saw these nurses walk her through the pregnancy process and how to, since you're a first time mom, how to be ready and get ready. Salute to the women of Texas Children's Women's Pavilion in the Texas Medical Center in Houston. Those nurses and doctors really helped out a lot. They will walk with you on how to take care of the child. Like I remember when I after Grayson was born, like maybe a day, yeah, it was that Thursday or Friday. No, it was Thursday night. I remember it was Thursday night. That Thursday night, when I came in the room, I know my son is going to be asleep. What to be in the Yes, he's going to be asleep, or he's going to be in the other rooms sleeping with the other babies while mommy gets a rest. Man, the nurse and my wife was just on the sitting on the couch, just chilled up, talking like this, and like real girlfriend, like real girlfriend stuff, like homegirls obviously, and just like um, she was giving her the game, walk her through it, making her feel comfortable, and I'm looking like, oh, that's dope. So I said, I let them do them. Went in the restroom, got changed. Let them take the time and how they talk because I don't want to interrupt what they got going on because she's giving my wife the game about raising children. Well, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. She's giving my wife game on how to care for children, like how to hold them, how to tuck them in, how to understand like if they can't talk, all they can do is cry, but that's a form of communication, that type of stuff. What I'm saying is this: you granted, there's really no instruction manual when it comes to caring and raising for children, but the hospitals, the doctors, the nurses will give you enough information so you don't make mistakes like she made. So that right there, because I knew this before my wife got pregnant, I seen it, and to now see it for myself firsthand, which was the confirmation that I needed. I'm not shooting Krishan Rock any bell for how she had a lapse of judgment, mishandled that baby. Mm. Now, with me, with that being my stance, there was a gentleman on the panel who said I was wrong, blah, 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 blah. And he was the only one. Now, then, when people say I'm wrong, I sit back and step back. I step back and I sit back. It's like, it's only a matter of time. So let's see what's going to happen here. With me just sitting back waiting, they take my exact stances on Krishan Rock and they use it as their own. What now? What was said? Hold on, let me remember what was said because it's getting kind of late. So let me think. What did they say that infuriated me? Oh yeah, they said I had pretty much I was wrong because she's the first time mother. I got to shoot her some bell and that type of stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't. Now, what are another gentleman on the panel said, and everybody could agree with it, is most of the things that she's going through is self-inflicted. Like she did not want Blueface to be in that uh, delivery room. She does not want to give Blueface the um, access to the child from and because they're both toxic, they do balls at each other, blah 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 blah. This is what they said. They were shooting her all the bell, and I had to ask them if you guys are shooting her, giving her so much credit. Excuse me. If you guys are saying what she's doing is self-inflicted, which I tend to agree, why are you guys getting on my case for not holding her accountable? They're getting on. They got on my case for saying I'm being too harsh on her. That I need to show compassion. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to show compassion. And I list all the reasons why. All the stuff that she's going through, no. And on top of that, when they say I'm wrong, just to say the exact same things I said, like the thing she's going through, if she brought all this on herself, it's like you see, when I said that, it's wrong. When you say it, it's right. How does that make sense? This is not the first time that they have done this in the space. And I'm going to be real quick because I feel my eyelids getting heavy. This is not the first time that people have done this in this space. It's okay to say you agree with my perspective. It's okay to say that. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to look at you as inferior. If you agree, you agree. And if you disagree, tell me why you disagree. Just don't tear me down just take take whatever salvage items or talking points from me just to use it as your own, like you didn't know where you got that from. That's my biggest problem. Don't tell me I'm wrong if all you're going to do is prove that I'm right by using my exact same words. I don't know why people do that. I really don't. They go into school in 1993, applying my mom, I guess. So, in closing, sorry, I heard something in the room. So, in closing, don't insult my intelligence moving forward. Because that's how I'm going to take as you insulting my intelligence. I don't do nothing to nobody. Well, that's a lie. Let me rephrase that. On this stance, I've done nothing to nobody for you guys to insult my intelligence like that. It's okay. It's okay to say you agree, or it's okay to say I'm right, you're wrong. But truth be told, in this conversation, we're talking about debate format, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I tend to watch people, and have been watching people for 17 months. People are arguing to be right and wrong, and people are arguing for the results right there and then. Me, I got plenty of time. I got plenty of time. And number two, I just forgot just that fast because I'm going to. Oh, I just forgot that fast. God damn it. Fuck it. I'm getting tired of my It's getting heavy, but y'all get the idea. Don't. It's okay to say I'm right. Oh, that's what I'm sorry. When it comes to debate, we're not arguing right or wrong or who's right or wrong. We're arguing perspective. We're talking about perspectives. Who has the right perspective? Who has the better perspective? And you got to let the crowd choose. The crowd's then going to choose who has the better side. Now, typically, I don't let the crowd do that because I'm starting to realize the crowd is just as stupid as the individuals that think that they're smarter than me. So usually, I just let time determine that I'm right. I can go back on any stream that I've been on, look at my uh, Cajun Darkfire's inability. What's going on, man? How you doing, fam? See, I can go back to any stream in the past year, last year, and I can tell you my talking point still stands. A lot of people's talking, they go mind your business somewhere else. Jesus Christ, lucid dream. Wow. Um, the words that I say and my perspective, it aged well. Some of you guys talk points don't make it to the end of the stream of that stream. It just don't. And people get sick to their stomach when I come in these panels offering, guess what? My perspective. Now, they may not like my perspective, which is perfectly fine. But how does it feel to know that you hate me now, but you're really going to hate me down the road when you realize I was telling the truth the whole time? And because you decided to go your own way, it cost you. Yeah, so some of you guys really just got to stop moving the way y'all moving, saying the things y'all saying, because I can go back and stand on my bars that I have said for the past almost 18 months. Some of you guys can't stick to what y'all said earlier in the week. So just letting me know that he is I and I am him. And him is tired and him gotta go to bed. Because I got church in the morning. I got, what are they talking about? I'll check that in a minute. I got church in the morning. I got to take him to his grandmother's. I got to go shopping for one last thing. And we got to go to this concert and beat this long ass line. But let's get out of here. Uh, Actually, let me go see what they're talking about over there. But like this video, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on socials. Links are located in the description. $sign the BTS. I shows the Cash App. Participate with my rights to privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 in the Cash App giveaway. If I'm in a good mood, maybe 2 or 3 people. And if people keep stepping on my toes the way they have been, I promise you, y'all not gonna be in the best moods. Where is it? There we go. All right, you guys. It's been a while since I've been streaming, so it's like I forgot what to do, which is crazy, but it's all good. Other than people, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. This is the BTSI Show. I'm yours, Christopher J. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.